showers, you know.
Do you think?
When they're done. I think they...
Oh, I gotta get my camera out.
Take pictures.
Oh, shit.
It's not there. Yeah.
You're not taking that, are you? No.
Just sitting camera.
I don't see him. You see that? There's Meadow.
I don't know, that's what I want.
I bet he'd be the last one.
Yeah, that's it, right there. This is cool, right? There he is.
Where? Which one?
Oh, it's the last row, right there. It's on the end. It's on the end. Right there. The third row up. Third one row on this side.
From this end, right? In the front, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So turn third. You see him? Third.
Like on the barrel.
You see him now?
Is he first one up?
He's the first in line. Facing us. It's not recording.
Baby.
That's right here.
Okay, hold this one.
But when I zoom in, there's no picture. Right, make sure you've got them.
But there, I don't know how to get them. There's no picture. Second one back. I guess I could take a picture.
Okay. No, just look at them and then zoom in.
Oh, yeah. I must be retarded, because every time you give it to me, there's nobody there. Do I have to hit something that...
No, just... You see him now? No, zoom in.
I don't know, I can see. It's too hard to tell.
Let me see if we have...
Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation will begin in 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's going to be good now. Yelling at me. Let's start yelling at me. Yeah? I have zoom on my camera too. Yeah, the very first one. Third one back. I have zoom on my camera.
First, I'm going to orient you to the area here. Right here is the 1st Battalion, 40th Field Artillery Barracks. All right, the entire battalion lives in here. Delta Battery is through that breezeway in the middle, all the way on the way out of basic and AIT here. And following that, the battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel Rice, is going to present the battery with awards for training excellence. Then we'll conduct a few of the demonstrations to show some of the things that your soldiers have learned since they've been here. Drill Sergeant Brickle is going to lead you through these different demonstrations and explain their significance. During this cycle, there are certain standards that have to be met in order to receive the coveted title as the Distinguished Honor Platoon. For Class 08-04, the 40th Field Artillery Battalion Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Rice, presents Delta Battery with Train for War Award for training excellence. There are 6 categories in which a battery can earn streamers that are placed on the unit guidon as a symbol of their accomplishments and commitment to excellence. The streamers are categorized as bronze, silver, or the most coveted, gold. Follow the lead of the drill sergeants, and today they're standing here ready to graduate tomorrow morning. So big hand for the soldiers of Delta Battery. Next group I want to recognize are drill sergeants. None of this is possible. I'm sure all you veterans out there realize that. The impact that the drill sergeants have on the soldiers. I've been in this business for about 25 years, and I tell the drill sergeants that out of all the captains, lieutenants, first sergeants I've worked for, I can't remember half their names, but I can still remember my 2 drill sergeants. So they have a big impact on the soldiers, really affect the type and caliber of soldiers they'll be farther on down the line, down their own careers. And so how about a big hand for the drill sergeants? Big impact on these soldiers' success while they're here at OSIT. They are great soldiers. They will be great soldiers. But before they were great soldiers, they were great citizens of this country. And a lot of that has to do with the parents and wives that sent them to us. So how about giving yourself a big hand for sending us these young men? Okay, and with that, I guess we've got some demonstrations. Is that right, DC? Cool.
Day 1 is always the most memorable day of basic training. We introduce the soldiers to their drill sergeant and insist us this philosophy. That is to say that the drill sergeant will insist that all soldiers meet the standards required of a United States Army soldier. They will assist these soldiers in meeting that standard. Sounds like a pretty good philosophy, and a great way to welcome a new soldier into the Army. But to a brand new recruit, Soldiers learn invaluable skills and in particular military occupational specialists, otherwise known as MOS, as either a 13 driver training crew member, a 13 Delta fire direction specialist, or as a 13 Fox fire support specialist. The first element of the gunnery team is the fire support team, otherwise known as the forward observers. These highly skilled soldiers locate enemy targets, determine the location on the battlefield, and transmit a call fire to the battery by the center. The 14 Delta fire direction specialists compute the target location and develop a ballistic solution. The data from this solution will be applied to the gun, enabling them to hit targets which are often.
Reenactment.
I know, come on.
No. Where you going? Wave. Okay, that's good. Now you have to do it.
Welcome to 4th Platoon. Look back. Ignore that guy. Hey, just ignore the Asian guy, yes.
Thank you. At least we have an introduction here, right?
That's all we got. We still won high PT. You're awesome.
What's this now?
This is our day room.
That's all you get?
Yeah, that's all we have, and we still won high PT. Kick their res ass. They got like a full gym downstairs and we beat their ass.
You can't watch TV or anything, right?
No, we were allowed to buy a TV, but we're with our MOS being so strenuous, we're busy all the time, so we're just like the hell with it.
You taking us to your people?
Yeah.
Where's your big bag?
A big bag?
Or whatever you find.
Just like your stroll from here all the way across the house. Yeah, not gonna. Just like.
Let me go zoom in on Kevin's picture, okay?
All
Let
right.
me find the picture. Just a minute. Pause it.
No.
I got, pause it.
Okay. What picture is that? Who is that?
This is Sergeant Major Private Kevin Ewald,
Okay.
and
That doesn't look like him. Who else do you know in there?
and one of my ex-boyfriends,
Yeah?
Kevin didn't know about.
Yeah? What's that?
It's right here.
Oh wow, wait a minute.
It's one of my exes.
Oh God, he's cute.
Yeah, it was reunion day for me today. It was really nice.
Wow. How many more do you have in there?
Some of the sergeants, but I don't want to mention any names.
Let me get a close up of the book. All right. All right. Did you want to say goodnight?
Yeah. Good night. This is what we're doing. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family members, good morning and welcome to the Delta Battery 1st Battalion 40th Artillery graduation ceremony. Today marks the successful completion of the remaining requirements of 14 weeks of rigorous Army one-station unit training for these soldiers. This is your graduation to share with your soldiers. You are invited to move about the theater and take pictures as you like. All right, okay, sure. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Commander of Delta Battery, Captain Jason Carr.
Lieutenant Colonel Rice, Command Sergeant Major Newsom, Command Sergeant Major Ali, Command Sergeant Major Standell, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends and families of Delta Battery, 1st Battalion, 40th Field Artillery, thank you for attending today's graduation ceremony. More than 14 weeks ago, the soldiers we are honoring today left their homes and families in order to serve our great nation. They have endured much over the last 14 weeks. I'm sure the sting of CS gas in the gas chamber, the nervousness of throwing a live hand grenade, the thrill of qualifying with an M16A2 rifle, or the emplacement and firing of howitzers, calling for processing fire missions in the FDC are stories you've already heard, but will hear in the near future. When the soldiers arrived here, they arrived as individuals, representing almost every state in Puerto Rico. A truly diverse group with diverse backgrounds, cultures, and traditions. Yet they came together as a cohesive team and have successfully met all the challenges of their one rigorous unit training. We all should feel very proud of their commitment, their sacrifice, and what they have accomplished. To give you an idea of their accomplishments, this group of outstanding soldiers improved their average physical fitness score from 151 points during week 1 to 238 points out of a possible 300 at the end of training. With high motivation and personal courage, they endured the gas chamber, conquered a 40-foot rope rappel tower, a combat obstacle course, a bayonet assault course, through a live hand grenade, fired machine guns, grenade launchers, sent hurling steel downrange, called for an adjusted fire and processed fire mission using state-of-the-art technology. They have also marched over 70 miles and ran over 100 miles during the past 14 weeks. Most recently, they conducted a dynamic field training exercise combining the three components of the field artillery gunnery team: the 13 Bravo cannon crew member, the 13 Delta fire direction specialist, and the 13 Fox fire support specialist. During this Red Lake challenge, these incredible soldiers built and defended a battery perimeter against enemy forces, fired numerous live artillery rounds, called for an adjusted fire, and set up and processed countless fire missions in a fire direction center utilizing advanced automation and technology. But these are just a few of the milestones they have achieved. Even more importantly, they have met the challenges presented by a strict and stressful environment created by our Army's finest non-commissioned officers, the drill sergeants. These role models taught your soldiers the true meaning of discipline, attention to detail, and the importance of the Army values. Through the drill sergeants' competence, dedication, and hard work, they have made a lifelong impression on your soldiers. The results of their efforts are obvious. These soldiers look better, walk taller, function as a team, and have more discipline, and have begun to internalize the values of our Army. Delta Battery, be proud of your accomplishments. This is a significant day in your lives. Today, all the hard work and long hours have paid off, and you have earned the title of United States Army Soldier. You are a member of the greatest organization of its kind in the world. We should not forget that this is a special time to join the Army, an Army fully engaged in the war on terror and poised to defend freedom at any time and at any place. By taking this courageous step at a critical time in our history, and by swearing to defend the Constitution, by proving yourselves ready to defend our freedom, you have truly set yourselves apart from the citizens of our great country. You should be very proud. Always remember your training. Stay vigilant, stay strong, and never forget standards, no compromise.
Good morning, Lieutenant Colonel Rice, Command Sergeant Major Newsom, Command Sergeant Major Sandell, other distinguished guests, visitors, and friends. Once again, before we begin, please join me in another round of applause for these great Americans. Last but not least, I want to recognize the men of posted class 08-04. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to address you on this fine Oklahoma morning in recognition of one of the most significant and rewarding achievements you will ever make or experience in your entire life, that of earning the title Soldier. I stand here before you today in the battle dress uniform of this great nation and our great Army as one last final reminder that we are a country at war. Your accomplishments are even more appreciated by the people of this great nation because you have volunteered in a time when your country is at war. You have demonstrated that for you, patriotism is not simply a buzzword to be repeated in the halls, around the water cooler, or at the corner store. It means that you stand ready to defend this nation and its ideals, to support its insistence on democracy and humanity, even for those that don't look, act, or talk like us, and to protect the freedoms that are so often taken for granted by citizens on our own soil. Yours is among the most noble of professions because it asks you to leave your families and travel to foreign lands, going all the while in harm's way, so that the countless, nameless, and faceless may live in peace and free from tyranny and oppression. The skills and knowledge you have attained will afford you the maximum opportunity to be an invaluable member of a team. The bond that you have formed with each other in these few short weeks will pale in comparison to the bond that you will forge in your operational units. The streamers you have been awarded for excellence in basic rifle marksmanship and road marching are a testimony to your commitment to honing the craft of a warrior. These newly acquired skills will allow you to afford the enemy the maximum opportunity to give his life for his country. You must also be an ambassador. Winning without honor brings a hollow victory. The actions of those few soldiers involved in the inhumane and degrading treatment of Iraqi prisoners of war in our custody can serve no apparent good. First, it causes the enemy to fight even harder if he knows that there is abuse and ridicule awaiting him in our POW camps. Second, it fuels the fire of our enemy spokesmen and provides them with a platform from which to spout their rhetoric, gaining both public and international support and empathy for their cause. Third, it brings retaliation and undue hardship upon our comrades unfortunate enough to become prisoners. But most importantly, it stains the almost 2 years of honorable service and the sacrifice of over 700 American lives lost in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. Always remember that you are an American soldier, a professional. Your indomitable spirit, resolve, and self-control are what separate you from the mercenary, the thug, the terrorist. As I look into the audience, I see 13 Bravos, cannon crewmen, the muscle, 13 Deltas, automated fire direction specialists, considered the brains, and last but not least, 13 Foxes, fire support specialists, the eyes. All equally great contributors to the fight, none any more important, so I've been told, than the other. However, I have been told that some are more motivated than others, so I think it is time for a quick gut check. 13 Bravos, sound off. 13 Deltas, sound off. Not that I'm playing favorites, but Foxes, you best to be the loudest. 13 Foxes, sound off. And to the parents and loved ones, you are also an important part of our arsenal because you provide the much needed support to our young soldiers as they prepare to face the challenges of this hard life, the life of a soldier. A letter laced with the sweet smell of a fiance's perfume or a box of cookies are just as important to that soldier as an operation order or a box of ammunition. Just knowing that someone is there waiting for you to get home can cause you to push that extra mile when the going gets tough. Parents, you may notice some changes in your new soldier while on leave at home. He may turn at right angles when navigating the furniture in your living room. He may swing his arms 9 inches to the front and 6 to the rear. Nothing is wrong. We did not break his arm. He may use strange terminology when answering you. Check means yes, I understand. Watch out if he uses whoa, because whoa has many connotations. If he uses whoa, you may want to get clarification on the response. However, I do believe that you will notice that most things won't even have to be said, because we have issued him a healthy dose of initiative. The same person who used to leave his clothes when he stepped out of them will now roll them 6 inches and arrange them neatly after washing, drying, and pressing. Do not worry, this is all normal behavior for a soldier. And if any of them still continue on with their old untidy ways, just call Drill Sergeant Davis at 580. I won't give him the last 4 numbers. And he will gladly fly to your hometown and give him a tune-up. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to close today by saying congratulations to you all. You are now members of a time-honored band of brothers whose blood, sweat, and tears have helped to water the green grass of Fort Sill's rolling hills and rifle ranges. You are heirs to a legacy of tenacity, technical and tactical proficiency, and moral and physical courage. Keep that legacy alive, the legacy of the American soldier. God bless you, and I will see you on the battlefield.
President of Fort Sill at R, Dr. James Arthur III, Columbus, Indiana. Alex Adolph, New Orleans, Louisiana. Richard Bozart, Bowie, Texas. Brandon Holmes, Syracuse, New York. Kyle Crawford, Lakeland, Florida. Michael Copios, Bronx, New York. Michael Bailey, Oakville, Texas. James DeVoe, Chandler, Illinois. David Rutledge, Reno, Nevada. James Edney, Ray, Colorado. Ryan Egan, West Palm Beach, Florida. Kevin Ewald, Columbus, Ohio. William Ballard, Springfield, Ohio. Private Dollar Hospital, 13 Los Angeles. Paul Ritchie, Salt Lake City, Utah. Matthew Blossom, Hawaii, California. Jared Lee, from Farmington, Maine. Derek Jacob, Detroit, Michigan. Lucas Chuba, San Jose, California. Reed Packer, Honolulu, Hawaii. Robert Licott, Chicago, Illinois. Nicholas Lynch, Northport, Florida. Tyrus Lovelace, Modesto, California. Demetrio McLean, Riverside, California. Dustin Miller, Manchester, Ohio. Jeremiah Blair, Blackhawk, North Carolina. Ryan Palmer, Gulfport, Mississippi. Todd Carson, New Philadelphia, Ohio. Stephen Payne, from Dallas, Texas. Joseph Pickering, Cape Coral, Florida. Mitchell Pickering, Bastrop, Louisiana. Ryan Richards, Pontiac, Illinois. Antoine Robinson, of Baltimore, Maryland. Jay Rogers, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Richard Russell, New Orleans, Louisiana. Sean Siegel, Kewanee, Wisconsin. Gregorio Simmons, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Joseph Stoll, Monson, Massachusetts. Lonnie Spangler, Staten Island, New York. Casey F.S., Long Beach, Eric Stupid, Auburn, Washington. Kenneth Short, Zanesville, Ohio. Joseph Strinkowski, Lee, Texas. Jerry Sykes, Radcliffe, Kentucky. Carl Hill Jr., Dallas, Florida. Matthew Ward from Rome, Georgia. And Dr. Kevin Wessel from Honolulu, Hawaii.
not be here were it not for the efforts of the drill sergeants. These truly professional, non-commissioned officers gave much of themselves and demonstrated great efforts to prepare these soldiers to meet the challenges of military duty around the world. The drill sergeants assist individuals in their efforts to become highly motivated, well-disciplined, physically and mentally fit soldiers capable of defeating any enemy in today's modern battlefield. The drill sergeants, who are the strength and support of Delta Battery, are, from the 1st Platoon Outlaws, Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Ralph Arias. Assistant Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Robert Langford. From the 2nd Platoon Mad Dogs, Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Federico Flores. Assistant Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Avery Everett. And Assistant Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant James Smith. For the 3rd Platoon Bulldogs, Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Ronald Davis. Assistant Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Harold Purple. And Assistant Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Bradley Gerard. From the 4th Platoon Wolfpack, Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Eugene Perkins. Assistant Platoon Sergeant, Drill Sergeant Michael Pippelman. And the Senior Drill Sergeant for Delta Battery, 1st and 40th, is Senior Drill Sergeant Leotis Willis.
Commander will come forward to present the Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Award. The Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Award is presented to the drill sergeant who has best displayed qualities of leadership and devotion to duty during the training cycle. Drill Sergeant Ralph Arias, 1st Platoon Outlaw, will receive the Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Trophy. Drill sergeants follow a set of fundamental beliefs that guide them in training soldiers. These principles are set forth in the Drill Sergeant Creed.
I am a drill sergeant. I will set each individual in the effort to become a highly motivated, well-disciplined, physically and mentally soldier, capable of defeating any enemy on today's modern battlefield. I will insist upon all that trade, myself and the Army and the country. I will insist that each soldier meet and maintain Army standards of military training and coaching, consistent with the highest standards of the United States Army. I will lead by example, never one serve from any task I will not do myself. But first, last, and always, I am an American soldier who wants to defend the Constitution of the United States.
That day when we were out there working on the sandbags, we come back from that road march, and he got into a fight with that guy, man, and we started grabbing him, pulling back, and telling him, kids! I was like, God, I knew I loved you, man. Yeah, you're great.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, I need to get a little bit of this.
I don't like the
that.
Hi!
I used to love that shit. Here, how do I work the zoom? How do I play with the zoom? There you go. Play with my zoom.
Okay, that's good.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
You can zoom in enough to any other
Play the zoom again.
we could do that.
Yeah.
It makes you feel weird.
Man, that put a lot of people down.
Good God.
That would be awful.
President Jefferson opened a new western frontier with the Louisiana Purchase in 1803. Many pioneers and settlers passed through St. Louis, traveling up the Mississippi River to the Missouri, following the Santa Fe, Oregon, and Mormon trails west. Architect Ewald added new inspiration to Jefferson's dreams and captured the future with his design of the Gateway Arch. The 1947 design competition challenged Sullivan and the other 171 competing architects to create a monument that would endure for future generations to experience. Sullivan seized the opportunity to create a monument that would have lasting significance and would be a landmark of our time. Sullivan saw new frontiers in architectural design based upon new structural materials, new uses of familiar materials, and the rise of a new spirit in the modern age of the 20th century. The Gateway Arch embodies Sullivan's vision. Contemplating the design for the structure, Simon is
tilted when I feel like it's moving. You have to make it not lean over.
Mom!
Go over the other side. Go over the, that window's open.
Open? Look at the traffic count.
Huh?
Get a picture of the traffic.
Okay.
Guys, we should probably go down next round. It's 2:35. Sheep people. Yeah, I know. What's that thing right there?
It's a stadium.
It's like a
Of course, Mom wanted a picture of the casino, so there you go.
Okay, you ready to really super duper
How'd it go, Susie? It's the old man. The old Yeah, I got a photo.
Oh, really?
Okay, I need one of you guys to go to number 7.
and in art museum. You can use up the film, right? And the nature of the American soul is built, featured in this giant 4-story high screen theater.
Let me zoom out. Play with the zoom again. There's the arch.
That's like right underneath it here. And we were right there. And now we're right here.
Behind you.
We're right here.
Fucking arch.
That's a good view. All right.